help me deal with it.
So first, like, what makes anxiety different from stress?
Anxiety, I feel like you feel it everywhere. Like, you hyperventilate, like, you're always thinking about it, like, you're super nervous.
I feel like stress is always the cause for anxiety.
Yeah, and I feel like stress is more,
I feel like
more
stress,
temporary. Yeah,
it's
more
not as
temporary.
deep into like your
Yeah.
soul or whatever, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like anxiety is like gets in your head and
It's
you
more
just-
like when you're not like confident in a certain thing, so then that gets you because you're fearful of that, like, oh, I'm not good at that thing, and then like the anxiety, like,
It
Yeah.
just builds
bigger
up.
from that.
Yeah. What are one of the things that causes your anxiety?
So something that I love to do and shouldn't do is compare myself to my peers or compare myself to other people who are around the same age as me. One of the examples I used earlier was that Cardi B is only like 24.
Yeah.
24, 25, and I'm 22, and I'm like,
She's
what?
accomplished so much.
Yeah, she started as a stripper and look at where she is now. Like, I started as a normal person and look at where I am now. It's just a huge difference. And not just famous people, because obviously that's not a realistic way to view yourself. Whenever people that I'm close to or I know about them accomplish things and I haven't done anything for a while, it's a huge hit to my like self-worth in my head, if that makes sense.
Everything.
Yeah. And
yeah, it's like it's worse with social media because like before we had social media, we were always comparing ourselves to celebrities, but it was always like, well, they're a celebrity, like they, you know. So when you see like your friends, like people that you know personally, like accomplishing all these things, it like it hits harder because it's like I know them.
yeah,
I'm not doing as awesome as they're doing, or you know that, but. You just gotta always remember that your time is coming.
Yeah.
You can't get anxiety over it because everyone has like their timeline and everyone will accomplish what they need to like at the time that they do. If that. How do you guys deal with it?
If your expectations are like too high or something, like try to lower it. So it's like, you know, whatever happens, like it's gonna happen and that's it, and like hopefully it's good and like I don't know.
you push through it. No, yeah, and you keep going. You just keep moving forward. One of the biggest things that I do that I don't recommend for anyone to do is I'll say, will this matter in 5 years?
Yeah.
Like, is this really gonna matter? But some things you do have to take seriously in that moment, but it helps me as time.
That's not really bad, like a bad thing to do, because you can like, it does like a scale like of how important it actually is. So,
Yeah.
It just depends what you're doing it for. Because I used to do it for like final exams at college, and I'm like, will this matter though? And I'm like, you know, it kind of matters now.
Yeah.
But then again, that's stressing about it.
Yeah.
Like you're not having like super like I feel like if you have anxiety over something is when you should ask yourself, it's like, is this really gonna matter? Like if you're having anxiety over like a guy not texting you back, it's like, is this gonna matter in 5 years?
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna know his name in 5 years, so let's be real.
Definitely.
So how do you deal with anxiety, Michelle?
I guess like planning out, like, you know, because like you get like anxiety and like stress kind of like when there's not a lot of time like for like whatever like you have to work on, so just trying to kind of plan it out a little kind of helps to organize it.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I like lists. Lists are nice to look at and follow and organize your thoughts and try to make it seem manageable.
Even when I do like a list and then like the one that I have now, like I look at it but I really don't look at it. Like, to be honest, I just check it off to make sure that like I already did what I had to for that. But like I don't look at it a lot, so it's like, what are your best tips for people who don't know how to deal with anxiety?
I don't even know how to do it. What are your best tips for me?
Help me out.
Taking a breather, taking a moment to collect yourself definitely, and just kind of stepping back and seeing the big picture of everything helps a lot. Because just because I know one thing I like to do is overwhelm my thoughts and just put problem after problem after problem, like on top of each other, and I just become completely overwhelmed. So just a matter of being like, okay, shut up brain, give me a second, and then step back and actually put things in order, like you said. Try to put a method to it and help it out. I think that can help out a lot.
Yeah, just like be more organized about it, or like sometimes like depending what the issue is, like you know, there's like a specific thing that you're like, oh, I feel like I can't like do that good or something. Like just try to practice it more, so then you feel better that don't get anxiety over it, like the fear that you can't do it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I feel like finding something that makes you not think about things. And for example, like some people will play guitar and like will just like mess with it, or will do whatever. But people will do that, or people will go out for a run. Like anything to keep your brain off of it. I feel anxiety, it builds up more when you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Or it's like if something's like annoying or I don't want to do it, but I like do make a bit of progress, I still try to like reward myself a bit, like, oh, I got like this much done, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like I don't know, maybe.
Do you think like you talk yourself into like I can do it.
One thing to mention is that there are some forms of anxiety that are physical and are an actual mental issue, that you should seek professional help for it. But that can be diagnosed by a professional.
Yeah, and they'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Ask your doctors before.
Ask your doctors before diagnosing your own anxiety.
Yeah.
But most forms you can push through it, and you just have to take a step back and realize that everything will be okay, and you'll just have to keep moving forward. As long as you want it to be okay, it'll become okay.
You're just in a spot right now. I feel like we're secretly talking to a person like that's dealing with anxiety. It's like, you're okay. Like, just breathe. Find something that will make you happy, and you'll be okay.
Surround yourself with positive people and like positive things.
Yeah,
with
positive
that
vibes.
you enjoy. And thanks for watching Social Squad. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Social Squad. Be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos.